Death. It's a subject that has captivated and terrified humanity since the dawn of consciousness. We build monuments to it, write poems about it, and yet most of us shudder at the thought of our own mortality. But what really happens when we die? What becomes of this physical shell we inhabit? The journey of the body after death is a fascinating and complex process, a delicate dance between biology and the environment, ultimately leading to the recycling of our very essence back into the earth. While the thought might seem unsettling at first, understanding death in all its scientific detail can actually be a way of appreciating the intricate beauty of life itself. It reminds us that we are part of a larger cycle, a continuous flow of energy and matter that binds us to every living thing on this planet. So, let us embark on this journey together, exploring the fascinating and often surprising stages of decomposition and gain a deeper understanding of what happens to our physical bodies after we take our final breath. In the moments following death, a cascade of changes begins to take place within the body, with the heart no longer pumping, blood, the lifeblood that carries oxygen and nutrients, stops flowing. Gravity takes over, pulling the blood downwards, resulting in a pale complexion and a pooling of blood known as rigor mortis in the lower parts of the body. The once warm body begins to cool, gradually matching the temperature of its surroundings. This cooling process, known as rigor mortis, occurs at a predictable rate and can be used by forensic investigators to estimate the time of death. Inside the cells, a more dramatic transformation is underway. Deprived of oxygen and nutrients, the body's cells begin to die. This process, known as autolysis, is a form of self-destruction where the cell's own enzymes start to break down their internal structures. It is the first step in the long process of decomposition, the gradual breakdown of the body's tissues into simpler substances. Within a few hours after death, a peculiar phenomenon occurs: the body stiffens. This stiffening, known as rigor mortis, is caused by a chemical reaction within the muscles. Normally, muscles contract and relax due to the interaction of two proteins, actin and myosin, fueled by the energy molecule ATP. After death, ATP production ceases, and without it, the muscle fibers become locked in a contracted state. Rigor mortis typically starts in the smaller muscles, such as those in the face and jaw, giving the deceased a slightly surprised expression. Gradually, it spreads to the rest of the body, reaching its peak at around 12 to 24 hours after death. The body remains stiff for a period, usually 1 to 3 days, before the muscle fibers begin to break down and the stiffness subsides. Like rigor mortis, the timing of rigor mortis can provide valuable clues to forensic investigators about the time elapsed since death. Section 4. A feast for the senses, decomposition takes hold. As rigor mortis fades, the process of decomposition truly takes hold. This stage is largely driven by the activity of bacteria, both those that reside within the body and those from the external environment. These microscopic decomposers thrive in the oxygen-deprived environment of the deceased body, feasting on the readily available nutrients within the tissues. As bacteria break down tissues, they release gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide, and ammonia. These gases accumulate within the body, causing it to bloat, particularly in the abdomen, and emit a foul odor, the unmistakable scent of death. This stage, known as putrefaction, is perhaps the most visually disturbing stage of decomposition, marked by discoloration of the skin, a marbling effect as blood vessels decompose, and the eventual bursting of the body cavity due to gas buildup. Section 5. Nature's recyclers, insects and the breakdown of tissues. As the body continues to decompose, it attracts a new wave of visitors: insects. Flies, drawn by the scent of decay, lay their eggs in orifices and open wounds. These eggs hatch into maggots, which, along with other insects like beetles, feed on the soft tissues of the body. The maggots, with their voracious appetites and digestive enzymes, can consume a significant amount of tissue, reducing a body to bones in a matter of weeks in favorable conditions. The activity of insects, while seemingly gruesome, plays a crucial role in the decomposition process. They break down tissues, recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem, and even provide valuable information to forensic entomologists, who can use the type and life stage of insects present to estimate the time of death and other factors surrounding the death. Section 6. Dust to dust. The final stages of decomposition. As weeks turn into months, the soft tissues of the body are gradually consumed by insects, bacteria, and other organisms, leaving behind only the skeletal remains. Bones, although more resistant to decomposition than soft tissues, are not immune to the ravages of time. Over time, they too undergo degradation, a process known as diagenesis. Diagenesis involves a complex interplay of physical, chemical, and biological processes. Exposure to the elements, soil acidity, and the activity of microorganisms all contribute to the breakdown of bone tissue. The organic components of bone, such as collagen, are gradually broken down, leaving behind the inorganic mineral component, primarily hydroxyapatite. Over centuries, even this mineral component can dissolve, eventually returning the calcium and phosphorus back to the soil. Section 7. Life's Echo, reflecting on the cycle of being. The journey of the body after death is a stark reminder of our own mortality, a sobering yet fascinating glimpse into the biological processes that govern all living things. It is a journey of transformation from a complex living being to a simple elemental state, a return to the building blocks of life itself. While the thought of our own decomposition might be unsettling, it is also a testament to the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The atoms that make up our bodies were once stardust forged in the heart of ancient stars. They have been recycled countless times, forming part of countless organisms throughout Earth's history. And when we die, those same atoms will be returned to the Earth, nourishing new life and continuing the eternal cycle of life, death, and renewal. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, please like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to be notified of our next video.